Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe my channel. Honey, if you've been following the Bates family, you know their world revolves around faith, family, and those sweet, wholesome courtships. It's usually a time for celebration, right? A new chapter, a new love story blossoming. But what if that love story, or even the idea of it, sends shivers down the spines of the very people who've cheered them on for years? That's exactly what's happening with the whispers and sometimes outright shouts about a potential Duggar-Bates courtship. And honestly, it's heartbreaking to see how divided fans are and why. For so long, the Duggars and the Bates were seen as two sides of the same coin. Big families, deeply religious, and committed to a conservative lifestyle. They even shared airtime at times. Fans dreamed of the day their paths would intertwine through marriage, creating some sort of super fundy dynasty. It felt like a natural progression, a happy ending everyone was rooting for. We've seen rumors swirl for years. Remember the buzz around Carlin Bates and Joseph Duggar, or Lawson Bates and Jinger Duggar? It always felt like a possibility, a when, not if scenario. But oh, how things have changed. The innocent dreams of shared family picnics and double weddings have been utterly shattered for many, and it all boils down to one name: Duggar. It's no secret that the Duggar family has been embroiled in scandal and controversy, particularly with the devastating revelations surrounding Josh Duggar. The sheer weight of those events, the betrayal, the pain caused, it left a permanent, ugly stain on their family's public image. For fans who invested their time and emotions into watching these families, the shock and disillusionment were profound. It's hard to reconcile the wholesome image with the harsh realities that came to light. So when the possibility of a Bates child courting a Duggar arises, it's not just about two individuals falling in love anymore. It's about so much more, and it hits deep for the fans who feel a connection to these families. First, there's the issue of association. For many, the Duggar name now carries a heavy burden of negative connotations. Fans fear that any formal connection through marriage would inevitably tarnish the Bates family's reputation. It's like you've spent years building up this image of a loving, God-fearing family, and then to willingly link yourself to a name that evokes such pain and disgust. It's a bitter pill to swallow for those who admire the Bateses. They want to protect the family they've come to love, and in their eyes, a Duggar connection feels like a dangerous compromise. Then there's the concern for the Bates child themselves. Fans worry about the emotional and psychological toll of joining a family that has endured such public scrutiny and internal turmoil. Imagine stepping into a marriage where your spouse's family is constantly under a microscope, where their past is forever tied to scandal. It's a heavy burden for anyone, let alone someone navigating a new marriage and public life. People genuinely care about the Bates kids. They've watched them grow up, and they want to see them happy and shielded from unnecessary hardship. A Duggar courtship, to many, feels like walking directly into a storm. And let's be honest, there's an element of protectiveness. Viewers have developed an emotional attachment to these young adults. We've seen their courtships, their weddings, their struggles and triumphs. We feel like we know them. And when you care about someone, even from afar, you want to see them make choices that lead to happiness and peace, not further complication and potential heartache. For many, a Duggar-Bates courtship feels like a step backward, not forward. It's a really painful situation because it pits the natural human desire for love and partnership against the very real and valid concerns born from past events. Fans aren't objecting out of malice. They're objecting out of a deep-seated care for the Bates family and a weariness from the endless cycle of scandal that has plagued the other family. They want the best for them, and for many, that simply doesn't involve being directly intertwined with the Duggar legacy anymore. So while any courtship announcement is usually met with squeals of delight, the mere thought of a Duggar-Bates pairing now evokes a heartbreaking sigh of worry, a genuine concern for the future of a family that has, for so long, represented a comforting ideal for so many. It's a stark reminder of how deeply personal these reality TV connections become and how real the emotional investment is for the audience. And right now, for a lot of loyal Bringing Up Bates fans, a Duggar courtship just feels like a tragedy waiting to happen.